Welcome to a new episode of I don't know what to call this. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just playing Naruto because these kids on Fortnite, these 4, 5, 6, 7 year olds who already beat me up on Fortnite, now they have a Naruto skin, and I can't. I personally can't do it. I'm sorry. I've already been beaten by these kids so many times. So I'm gonna play Naruto how I want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I want to play it how I want to play it. I want to enjoy it. So I don't play online. I don't play online with them, man. I can't do it. I can't do it because there's way too many people that have enough time to get really good at this game. But I enjoy playing against a computer, and that's what I'm gonna do. But let's get into what's truly important today. Today, young Dolph, rapper out of Memphis, 36 years old, he was gunned down in his own city. That's that's crazy to me. It's wild. You know, home is supposed to be where you can lay your head down, where you're supposed to feel most at home. You know, you're supposed to be. It's where you're supposed to be most comfortable at. This man went to go get some cookies, man. He went to come get. He went to go. He went to a local spot to go grab some cookies. Now, just a week earlier, he had just done an Instagram spot, did a video, that whole thing, supporting this local shop that sells cookies, and he was fatally gunned down. Now, this, Dolph, he's been through his fair share of these attacks. Now, I don't know anything in regards to what's behind the attacks and whatnot. And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't have the Dolph discography in my Spotify or my Apple Music or anything like that. I don't have that. But I do know him. I do understand the impact that he has on a lot of people that look like me, a lot of people that have come from communities like I came from. And what it appears to be is that he's a very loved person. Nobody's had anything to say bad about him other than people that apparently are probably, apparently he's beefing with because, this could be a beef kind of thing, or it could be just some people that are being opportunist, a rich guy, a rich brother in Memphis just could be just a target. Who honestly knows? I can't be sure. I don't know. But I do know this. Home is where the heart is. And I'm sure that his heart is in Memphis. But I'll say this. Home is where the heart is. But there was a song back in the day that was called Home is Where the Hatred Is. Common used this song. He sampled it, and it was on a Kanye album. I think it was on late registration. Yeah, 100% on late registration. I just, I guess I just don't understand. I just don't get it. You're supposed to be able to just go home and again, just lay your head down, feel comfortable. That's supposed to be a very comfortable place for you. But instead, killed by the people from your same community. This is what we're not understanding, I think, as people. listen, as black people, let's just talk for a second. As black people, it's almost as if we've given up on what we are, who we are. We're supposed to be people of substance, people that are supposed to be kings and queens, people that are supposed to, just they're amazing people. But I believe I'm an amazing person. I get that. I believe that wholeheartedly. I get that and I believe it. But we fight so hard to be the best of the worst. That's what I find happening, is that we find ourselves trying to be the best of the worst. And with that, when someone's doing better than we may be doing currently in a specific space, we find ourselves, we can call it hating. That's fine. Hating is fine. But the problem that I continue to run into, what are we proving to each other? What are we as black people? What are we trying to do? I don't understand. What are we trying to do? I don't get it. Constantly fighting each other, constantly killing each other. We just walked all summer talking about we need them to stop killing us. When do we stop killing each other? When do we start doing that? Is that something we can start getting down with? Can we start getting down with not the self-hate? Do we have such a self-hatred for each other that, even the people that look like us, I hate myself and you kind of look like me, so I hate you, and the best thing to do is just attack you because you look like me? I don't get it. We fight so much amongst each other and don't give each other the same respect that we should be giving to each other. We end up giving each other the same respect that people that think they're better than us, we give that to each other. Oh, we're the lesser. It doesn't matter if we do these things to each other and to ourselves. That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. On this news broadcast, I'm watching all the news and everything that's going on today. I'm not seeing anybody that's from the community that's just like, you know what? Yeah, man, we hated that dude. No, there was nothing but love. He gave millions of dollars to his community. I don't know any background stuff. I don't care about that. What I know is what I know based off of what I know. And for what I can see and from how the community that he's from, the respect that he has, this was a tragedy in their community, losing Dolph. Man, I know it's tough. It's hard. I live or I'm from a community where people get gunned down, people are murdered, and it affects the whole city because I think from a nature standpoint, or from anybody that knows any of these people that have lost their lives lately to murder, to the gun, that these are innately good people. Let's take it back just a hot second. Let's take it back. Black people were brought here from Africa. We're damn sure we're not born here. I get that. I understand that. But we came at a disadvantage already, right? We came at a disadvantage already. Came into work, so we had zero. No money, no nothing, just housing quarters for us to do what we do and live and continue to work for massa and all that stuff, whatever. So we had to start from the bottom. So then they start giving us right. They started saying, well, they're kind of human. So we don't come over here with a dowry. We don't come over here with some kind of loan or anything. We don't come in here with any kind of money. This is a new money, honestly. And so that's where black people in the history it starts, we started from the bottom for sure. But Drake says started from the bottom, now we're here. Yes, we did start from the bottom, but we're not there yet. As a people, we hurt each other so much, and it sucks. They say crab in a barrel. You know, if you put a whole bunch of crabs in there, crab is gonna, anybody's getting to the top, somebody's gonna grab them down. We have to start respecting each other as what we are. We are all black. We are all black men and women, black anything. We're all together. But we are already looked down upon by pretty much every race. Every race pretty much thinks that we're the scum of the earth. But you know what I always say? You know, they love our culture and what we do, the things we do, you know, if there's some of the things we do in the culture. But you know, everybody wants to be black until you have to be black. There's no type of, there's some, now back in the day, I know that black folk used to come together and do the best that we can and try and uplift communities. They had people like, you know, the Black Panthers and things like that. They had those people. And they try to do the best they could to protect their communities. This is our community. Everybody else is doing a whole like, well, this is our part of the city. This is our part of the country. This is our part of this. They did all of that. So it's almost as if there's a barrier that keeps us all inside this box as black people, and it's all of us together. And we form some kind of hierarchy or something. We form some kind of hierarchy. And so we're trying to be the best of the worst. Now, when I say the worst, I'm not saying I believe 100% in my race, but I don't even want to think about race, honestly. My mindset is on people, period. But there are times, you know, where you tend to be like, yo, this is just unfair. Because we get attacked from all sides. We get attacked from all sides, but the worst side that we get attacked from is the side that looks like us. Trying to be the best of the worst. That's troubling to me. That's troubling to me. No, I'm still good. I honestly wish I had an answer. I don't. I do have an answer. Stop it. All the beef that's going on, you did this, you did that. Other people have done so many worse things to us, and the thing is, we want to go at each other. It's crazy, and it has to stop. I'm sitting over here watching Naruto, the pain era. The ninja. We're all ninjas, but we just come from different places, but we're all ninja. And we fight. And the whole point of this is that chakra was supposed to bring us together. Us having blood, us breathing the same air, that in itself should be enough to bring us together. But we continue to have losses. We continue to attack each other. I know we're coming from a disadvantage, and it kind of pushes us to a point where we just want to be the best of the worst. Black people as a whole, we tend to be a sideshow for the rest of the world's entertainment. I told you that's how they are. Just another loudmouth black man. That's what they call me. Uppity. Who does he think he is to have an opinion? Who does he think that he is? What power does he think that he has? That's the way that we're viewed. That sucks, man. And I hate it. Most tragedies that happen are the tragedies that happen because of someone that looks like us. Another one of us. Somebody that looks like me. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on the whole. The people they formed authority, so they gotta be the ones to uphold that constitution and treat people the right way. I hear you, absolutely. But when do we hold ourselves up to a standard to where we stop doing this shit to each other? You tell me. Because like on this scene here, see two Narutos. One is a clone. We should all be twins. But instead, we do our best to try and make sure that we are the best of the worst. There's somebody right now that dislikes LeBron James wholeheartedly. And I'm not talking about Skip Bayless. It's somebody that looks like him that probably 100% dislikes him. I can beat him. I can be better than him. Why are we using that towards each other? Why can't we say I can be a better businessman? Just period. I can be a better basketball player. Just period. Not I can be better than LeBron James and as a basketball player. I can be a better basketball player as somebody that plays basketball. I can be a better businessman as somebody that's in business. But instead we're not in a box, people. We're not in a box. We're not. We're just not. But we put ourselves in a box where it's me versus you. And we're not forgetting that there's a way bigger box, which is the rest of the world. And I think that the rest of the world likes us in this box. Where they can sit back and observe, because we're just in one big ass box that literally is turning out to be a cage. It's not what we are. We all belong in one box, and that's being a human being. The other box is so it should come down to two boxes. Being a good human being or a bad human being. That's what it comes down to. And I'm okay with those two boxes. That way we know where we all reside. We know where we all live. We know what we're fighting. But instead we're in a sub box, and that sub box has good black people, bad black people, and then it's a box of just black people. That's where we're at. With no sense of all the other boxes that now we are contained in because we kept ourselves in this one box. But the main box that we're supposed to be a part of and impacting needs to be the one that is we're all human beings. And this type of stuff, it saddens me. Prayers up for his family. His kids that are left behind. All of that. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.